Many years ago, there was a young mother. She was a widow, and she had three lovely children, three daughters. And it was their first Christmas without their father. It was just at the beginning of the Second World War, and their father was a young Boston firefighter who died in the line of duty. And in those days, they didn't have the benefits and all of that to help widows and children of firefighters and police officers who made the supreme sacrifice. So they were struggling, and they were saving up their money to be able to get each other some Christmas gifts. And so the mother saved a little bit, and she took the girls shopping, and they went shopping, and they were very happy, and they only had a few dollars to spend, but they were wise. But little Marie, the youngest of them, was going by the Christmas giving tree that the Salvation Army had set up. And she saw a card on it. It was from a little girl, and all she wanted for Christmas was a doll and a hairbrush. So little Marie went and bought the doll and bought the hairbrush and came back to the Salvation Army booth, and she didn't have much money left over. So she went and she bought something for her two sisters and her mother. And on the way home, they were dancing with glee, but little Marie was sad. And the mother looked into her bag that she was carrying, and she had 3 candy bars. That's all she had left to buy for her mother and her sisters, because she had spent her savings on that little doll. And the mother said later on that when she hugged her daughter that evening at home, she never felt so much joy in her heart as she did when little Marie learned that she had done that for that baby, for that little child. During this season of Advent, John the Baptist, the prophet, the only one to see Christ, and martyred for the message that he spoke, was preparing the way for the coming of the Lord, like we do in our own Advent season, preparing ourselves to once again celebrate the birthday of Jesus on that Christmas day that's coming up shortly, less than 2 weeks. And John the Baptist always pointed out to the light of Christ. And then he went on to say that all of us must be lights of Christ in our own time, 2,000 years since the birth of Jesus. Little Marie, many, many years ago, was like that light of Christ to that little unknown girl that she never would have met, but bought her a Christmas gift for their own savings. Here we are called to be lights of Christ, to be other John the Baptist in the world in which we live. And we do that with Mass and prayer and sacrament. And especially in our prayer life as we come together in this television Mass this morning, to pray that each one of us and all of those we love, as we journey together through life, will know the peace and the happiness of heaven. As once again we celebrate this Christmas after this Advent season, may we always be strong, visible lights of Christ. And God love you.